All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. All right, so let's dive right in. Um, Firstly, all right, economic news for today. We've got G20 meetings continuing. Um, that's it. G20 meetings were continuing. Actually, sorry, I just saw it. Empire State Manufacturing Index came out better than expected. 1.1. Expectation was a decline of negative 3.5. So that's good. That's all. Okay, so only had one data point come out today, and that already came out. So let's take a look at how. Okay, I think someone's working on something. All right, anyway, so that noise in the background, I believe someone's working on something outside. Anyway, so let's go ahead and take a look at what's moving right now. All right, so firstly, the QQQ is flat, not really doing anything. First, actually, we should go over what was moving on. What was moving on Friday? Come on. All right, there we go. Okay, so first up, we've got. Okay. Uh, LESL. That was able to move up from its opening price of 576. It looks like, topping out 672 a share. We also had Google, which was able to reach target number one of 126.57, and then didn't go any further, much further than that. So that was it for Google. Tesla was eventually able to reach target number one, 283.40, topping out at 285.30. Next up, we have Coinbase, which was able to reach target number one of 111.62. It got about two-thirds of the way to target number two, topping out at 114.43. Nikola was moving, but a became a pump and dump at the open. Got about three-fourths of the way to target number one before turning around, selling off all the way down to target number two to the downside of $2.10. We had Amazon, which was able to reach target number one of 136.26 and then top out shortly after that. Nvidia was able to reach target number two of 480.59 before turning around and selling off all the way down to target number two to the downside of 451.06. So this actually is pretty impressive. This is one of the few times I've ever seen a stock go from the target number two at the top all the way down to target number two at the bottom. That's very unusual. So lots of movement in NVIDIA. Plug Power was bearish. This just sold off all the way down to target number two to the downside, which was $12.14. AMD was bullish and able to reach target number two of 120.94, topping out at 122.12, and then turning all the way back around to get back to its opening price. So there's a common theme that we saw on Friday of stocks moving up and then turning all the way back around. In the case of Nvidia, it went dramatically up and then dramatically down. All right, the trade desk TTD was able to reach target number one of $90 a share. Then it got about halfway to target number two, topping out at 91.15. And then it just went flat after that. Then we had PRFX, which was didn't have no targets for this one, except we did see a few older price levels that might have been important. But either way, the stock started off today at $8.02 and topped out at 16.81, so over double the price in the same day. Pretty strong move. Now, there are other stocks moving, but those were the primary ones that we were watching in the coaching room. Now, going over to what's moving pre-market today, let's start off with BBio. BBio is currently trading up 54% on 4.7 million shares, and that qualifies it for our pre-market watch list. So we'll add that to the list right now. Symbol is again BBIO, BBio. Next up, we have ABOS, currently up 87. Well, that's changing a lot. I'm not seeing can't see the action for some reason on the chart. But anyway, I guess I was just catching up. Sorry, I think my data feed was actually catching up. It's at up 88%, 10.5 million shares, over $1 per share, of course. So it definitely qualifies and is active right now. So ABOS will be added to our pre-market watch list. Next up, that one doesn't qualify. Sorry, I was looking through my list. ATVI. Yeah, it's only up 4%, so not up enough to qualify. So ATVI has the right volume, price, except the percentage change in its price is not large enough. We're looking for a percentage change of at least magnitude 6%. So we're 6% higher or 6% lower, and we got neither. So ATVI, I'll put that on our possibilities list, but it's not on our pre-market list as a result. All right, next up I have APLS. Good morning. APLS is currently down 26.6%, 1.5 million shares roughly traded. So I'll add that to our radar as well. Okay, next up, I don't think it's up. I don't think it's moving enough. Rivian, nope, only down 4%, so that doesn't count. Let's see what else we got. NVFY is the symbol. This one's up 39%, 2.6 million shares, all good there. Yeah, above $3, it's $3 a share, so that's good. So this one definitely qualifies for our radar this morning. Next up, we've got HCTI, which is currently trading up 33% on 2.4 million shares. So we'll go ahead and add that to our radar as well. And then, let's see, Nikola is moving, but I don't think it's moving enough. Let me look at that again. Okay, so it was close. It's close. Down about 5%. So if it were down 6% or less, or greater, I should say, in magnitude, that'd be fine. But it's not. So Nikola I'll put down as a possibility. It's already on some other scans, but I'll see if at right before the opening bell, if it's moving enough, we'll go ahead and add it. All right, so that's all I see for right now. If you guys see any other stocks that meet our criteria, Darren just mentioned one. GP, it's up 20%, 1.5 million shares, and it's trading above $1 per share. Of course, it is a NASDAQ stock. So any stocks that meet the criteria, this one does. So we'll add GP to our pre-market list. Again, the criteria are it has to be a NASDAQ stock that's trading at least $1 per share right now. So if right now in the pre-market it's not trading above $1 per share, it doesn't count. But if it is, it does. We also need a stock that has a price change of at least 6%, either a gain of 6% or more, or a loss of 6% or lower. And we need volume to be at least 1 million shares in the pre-market only. Okay, so it doesn't matter what it did yesterday or a week before. If it's not trading at least 1 million shares of volume in the pre-market session, then it doesn't count. So any stocks that meet those 4 criteria that I haven't mentioned already, let me know in the chat. So far, we've got BBIO, ABOS, APLS, NVFY, HCTI, and GP. Those are the ones we've got. Okay. All right. So if no others, if we don't see any others, then let's go ahead and wrap up for today for this pre-market pulse this morning. And of course, we'll do it again tomorrow morning. If you please remember to like and subscribe, like this video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, our subscriber base is growing very rapidly. We did surpass 2,000 subscribers recently, and now we're about at 2,200 subscribers now since last. So that's a pretty good increase since last week. So again, I'm glad we're doing a great service to the community. So if you know anyone who's interested in trading, be sure to refer them to this channel. If you're not familiar with us, and maybe this is your first time watching, be sure to check out fundertrading.com, which is our website. You'll see a link in the description to this video. Other than that, for everyone's part of the program, I'll see you in the coaching room in about 17 minutes or so, and then we'll start up for the pre-market and get rolling at the opening bell. Okay? All right, folks, have a great trading day, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.